Welcome to Seltzer Squad, the podcast about staying sober in the city, with your hosts, Kate Zander and Jess Valentine.
Hey, Kate, what is the number one sober tool that we always recommend?
Therapy.
And we have recently partnered with BetterHelp. Do you want to tell everyone what that's about?
So BetterHelp is an online mental health platform. Basically what it is, it's an app that you get access to therapists. So you take their short quiz, they match you with somebody in your area, and it's affordable private counseling for individuals and couples anytime, anywhere. You don't even have to leave your house. You don't even have to wear hard pants.
That is amazing.
And what are we giving our listeners?
10% off. Just go to betterhelp.com/seltzer squad.
Nat, welcome to the pod.
Kate, I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so excited to tell you about our new sponsors for the new year.
Who is it?
So we have Brainwashed Coffee, and Brainwashed Coffee is amazing because 50% of all of the proceeds support addiction recovery. One of my sober treats this year was an espresso machine, so I'm really excited to use Brainwashed Coffee to make some lattes. Brainwashed has a 20% off discount when you use the code Seltzer Squad at checkout. It's brainwashedcoffeeco.com. Use the discount code at checkout, get 20% off. Let's all get caffeinated and crush our goals.
Yeah, stay caffeinated.
Hey, Kate.
Hi, Jess.
How are you?
Let's catch up.
Let's catch up. It's been a minute, I feel like, right?
Last time we caught up, we were upstate together. Yeah, it was
no, we just did a bunch of interviews. We actually didn't do a catch up.
Yeah.
So
what's going on?
It's been a minute. I'm down.
Me too. I don't want this to be a downer episode, but I'm also just like, these are the facts.
Yeah. It's just we're just being realist right now. I feel like I've hit a wall with the pandemic. I'm lethargic. Everything feels like it's magnified like 100 times. Like
so much work.
Yeah, exactly. Like going to the bank. Like, girl, I haven't gone to the fucking bank. All I do is now, like the tables have turned, all I do is go on TikTok all fucking day, which we can get into that later. But like, and I have to film TikToks, and I haven't even filmed any because I don't want to put on makeup. That is how fucking lazy and pathetic I am. Is I'm like, I just can't be bothered to put on makeup. And
okay, I want to read your text that you sent because it was like so. I want to say that it was poetry because it was so spot on to.
It really wasn't
what it was.
Okay.
So you said, honestly, I've been down in the dumps lately. I've hit a wall as far as the pandemic goes, and I have no energy to do anything, like not even energy to text my friends. So I've just basically been quiet. I spend copious amounts of time on TikTok, and that's just my life. I'm about to go down to work now, and I feel I'm in the same spot. Like, I can't even get it up to like text people back. Like, I've just been saying nothing.
Radio silent on our group chat.
Or just like an LOL, like good job or go for it. Like I've been doing like the minimum amount of exertion because I like was talking to Nance last week and she was like, Kate, I mean, this is the entire Northeast. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that also right now. Like, I don't want to hear that, like, I'm not special in this feeling right now because I am very, very much down in the dumps and it's for no reason. And she's like, only you can pull yourself out of this. And I was like, I know that, number one. And number two, like, I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
Like today I went for a walk because the sun was out and I was like, you need to put yourself in sunshine. Like I've just been trying to like put myself in direct sunlight in hopes that this will somehow give me like a pep in my step. And I was like, you should be going for a walk right now. And I literally just like sat on a bench and watched TikTok for 45 minutes and let the sun on my forearms because I was wearing so much sunscreen on my face. And I was like, I just don't. I like nothing would make me feel good right now. Like shopping doesn't make me feel good right now. Eating comfort food doesn't make me feel good right now. The only thing I will say that I am proud of myself is that I was on this like fucked up, stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning, sleep until 2, be an emotional, like a crying mess by like 4 p.m. because I felt like I wasted my whole day and what am I doing with my life? Right. So I made a very stern boundary with myself that I have to go. I sleep with my phone across the room now, and I have like a noise white noise playing, and I
Mm-hmm.
have to put it down at 11 p.m. and I have to get into bed, and I take melatonin, 1 drop of melatonin every night, and I get out of bed because my phone's across the
You
room.
have to.
So I get up at 8:05 and I'm awake. And I've been doing that for 2.5 weeks. And
why 8:05? Like,
because it's 8 hours of sleep. Because I don't want to get too much.
But that's like really early if you don't have to be up.
12 to 8 isn't really that. Like, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's early for you, but that's like normal. Yeah. That's like normal, you know?
My alarm went off at noon today and it was really hard.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
So that's the only thing that I've been doing for myself, but I'm like scraping the bottom of the barrel. You guys can't see me, but I couldn't even get it up for y'all to put on mascara today. It just didn't happen.
Well, they can see if they are watching our video.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything exciting to say. Like, I've been a negative Nancy and I'm trying really hard not to be, but I'm not happy. And I was thinking maybe it's this, maybe, it's X, Y, Z. And it's like, no, like, I think I'm just depressed right now. And I was thinking about upping my meds, but I really don't want to do that. Honestly, I'm on a very low dose of Zoloft and I like that I'm on a low dose. I notice if I don't take it, if I forget it a day or two, I definitely can tell that I've forgotten it. So I really don't want to have to up my meds. And I feel like it's situational. So I'm really trying to like get past the hump and just, get through it. But shit is hard right now. And I feel like, for me, I see clients on a daily basis and I really like that because I get social interaction that way. But sometimes people are also like energy vampires, and that can kind of like, just like I was texting you this morning, I noticed that you stopped reading my text because I said something negative, right? I said, I have my worst fucking client tonight. So I wake up and I'm like, oh, I see so-and-so is on the schedule. And I'm like, well, there goes that whole fucking day. Whenever this person comes in for a tattoo, we order food because we are both drained of energy. And it just be like that sometimes.
I usually stop reading your text because I'm like, well, she's at work now. I can't continue that. Like, because I'll just text her all day.
Oh, no. No, I meant right now. I meant you stopped reading it on the pod.
Oh,
because
yes.
You knew
I didn't read
I was
that.
saying,
I didn't know if you wanted me to disclose that you were
No, I know,
like.
because you didn't want to like incriminate me.
She ended the text with, it's time to go suck today's dick. So that's where we're all at right now. We're just trying to fucking suck today's dick and it isn't fun. And
no.
Yeah. I mean, even my like sex routine, I don't remember if I told everybody, but I'm on a sex routine as well. And
yeah, we discussed that.
Did I tell everyone? I don't know.
I think that it might have, you know what? It might, I think that it will have come out by the time this airs. I think that we've spoken about it in an interview or something.
Okay.
But
well, I just like looked and I'm like, no, this is not going to happen this week. Like I'm in a dark place. Touch me. I'm not in a harm myself place. Trigger warning. Like, no. Okay. But I'm in it's like the commercial where it's like depression hurts. Like it just feel.
You're like the little Zoloft circle. That's like
I'm just the sad circle in the cloud.
Yeah.
And I know that it will pass, but part of me is like furious with TJ because he doesn't get this way. Like I'm like mad at how much life I miss out on every year because this happens. And it's like frustrating that I feel like I'm doing all the things that I can be doing and I'm still feeling this way. And like that makes me even more frustrated and mad at myself because I can't like, as much as I really want to will myself out of this, like I really don't think I can will myself into like my brain chemistry leveling out right now.
Yeah. No, it's just not a thing that can happen.
No.
I know.
And I just keep Googling like fix seasonal depression and hoping that like the answer is not a light box and eating salmon because I just keep getting that fucking answer. And I'm like, that can't just be it. Like,
do you take vitamin D?
Yes. That's what the fucking salmon is for. And I'm like, I just like every day because I'm just like, how do you fix this? Please, Google, tell my millennial self what the fuck I should be doing. I'm getting enough sleep. I'm taking my medication regularly. I'm driving to Target to sit in the parking lot to get sunshine on my fucking body.
Target would probably make me a little happy right now. I went and bought a bunch of things
and then I returned it. It was just
good
like
for you because you know
fun.
what? You got that shopping out of your
That's
system.
true, I guess.
And then also you probably got another little high when you got the money returned to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been really good about not buying anything.
Me too.
You know how I can tell sometimes that my depression's kicking in is I look for projects to do around the house. Like I have a couple of projects lined up that I'm going to do in my studio. Just it's always like painting the walls or whatever the fuck it is. We have plans to finally do our backyard because we had just moved into the apartment like the week of COVID. So although we had all the time in the world to landscape our backyard, we didn't have the means because we weren't working.
Like also we didn't know if the world was ending.
Yeah,
we didn't know if we would be around.
Yeah, the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So that's like the one thing. It's like we just started like figuring out like how we're going to landscape the yard. So that's like one thing to look forward to, being out in the sun and doing that. Although I was like, of course, my thing was like, why don't we just hire someone to do it? And she's like, no. I'm like, but I don't want to do manual labor. She's like, you can do a little manual labor. I'm like, fine.
That's really funny.
But yeah, I mean, that's
you
what
talked
I've
to
got
Nance about it?
Oh, no, I've been keeping that woman like busy with other things.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
My last session, I was like, dude, I just knew that I was going to come in and try to pick a fight with you today. So I just wanted to get that out in the open because I'm just like in that mood where I just don't fucking care what you have to say today.
Oh my God, I never fight with her.
I mean, like, yeah, she's just like telling me all these things that I fucking know. I know all these things, like, and then TJ has the audacity to say, he was like, well, like sometimes people's I was saying like, our apartment is so small. Like I feel so stifled. And TJ is like, some people live with more people in an apartment the size of this. So then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I'm not being grateful enough for our fucking 500 square feet. Like I'm aware that is not what I meant. So then I was just like mocking him all night by telling the cats like, you should be grateful for what you have. Like you should be happy you get to live in this fucking, I'm in this closet with me. I'm like, yes, honey, I know. That is also not the fucking point.
Yeah. I'm still
this is a cry for help.
I want to move out of the city, but
yes.
But
she keeps telling me that it's escapism though. She's like, everyone is feeling this way. She's like, I'm not making that up. She's like, this is pandemic fatigue. This is seasonal depression. And I'm like, yeah. And then what? Like when? What are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah. And also like, as far as pandemic, this is kind of our new normal, right? And then some places are just like flipping the switch, like Texas, right? Aren't they like back to normal, like not even wearing masks, which we don't have to get into like the political like aspects of that. But my point is just that we're not even like, are we going to ease back into normal life? Like, I don't know. What does normal life look like now? Do we even want to be? I don't know, because I feel like I'm so much more introverted now. I feel like I don't want to see people.
I think that there's definitely I am missing certain social aspects that it has now been a whole year and, we've been like, oh, we want to have so-and-so over for dinner. And it's just like, well, we'll wait. Like, we'll wait. We'll just keep waiting and we'll keep waiting. Yeah. And, we want to like we were pre-COVID, we were supposed to go somewhere for our 5-year wedding anniversary that didn't end up materializing. So we have like these returned airline tickets that were like, we really with my now celebrating 5 years of sobriety and it's my birthday, like all that stuff happens in kind of one fell swoop that we're hesitant to book anything because obviously we're still on the list to get vaccinated. So we don't want to go anywhere until that happens. But I don't know. It's just this kind of weird limbo that we're in that.
Do you have your vaccination like date?
Yeah, I'm eligible now. So I'm just waiting for my email to go book my appointment. So I think that we're like Jersey. I don't know. We keep looking that it seems like we're in the clear soon. We will be getting vaccinated soon. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to like eat inside of a restaurant. There are the little things that I'm excited to go to yoga class. I'm excited to exist inside buildings again with other people. I'm excited to hug people. I'm not like trying to like get back on my commuting routine, but I'm, excited to sort of integrate human interaction back into my routine, my daily routine. And I think just because everybody's in limbo right now, and then we do see other states that are, whether or not it's good or bad that they're opening back up, it makes me like a little bit bitter because it's like, again, the pizza party. We're never going to get the pizza party because people can't follow rules or unspoken rules. Like it just feels,
yes, of course,
it feels I feel like it's unfair whether or not that's actually true. That's what my experience is.
Yeah, I get super, super angry when I'm on Instagram and I see people that I think that are like responsible or smart individuals like out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Go home. Like, why go home? So again, that's just me being a negative Nancy.
Yeah.
And it's like, what I've been telling people in my life is that I really miss my friends and I really want to see my friends, but my desire to stay home outweighs my desire to see my friends. And I really hope that changes. I don't know. I don't usually get seasonal depression. Maybe that's what this is. I don't fucking know. But I don't want to do anything. I don't have the energy to do shit. If I do one task,
I'm wiped out.
I'm wiped out. Yeah. Like we went to my mom's house. Like that's like the one place we'll go. Like, we'll go to my mom's house to see her and my sister. And we drove out there and Cameron was like, I think we should just crash here, because we're like, like we had the dogs with us. So it's fine. But it's just like, that's how lazy we are. We drove out there and we're like, that was it. That was so much activity for the day. My sisters are like, do you guys want to take a walk? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to fucking take a walk. I also I came over in pajamas. I am wearing slippers and pajamas. I don't want to go for a fucking walk.
Right.
But anyway.
Jess, are you listening to any good books?
Right now, I'm actually listening to an Audible exclusive podcast.
Ooh. I'm listening to Blackout by Sarah Hepola.
Oh, I listened to that one back in the day.
I mean, I'm a huge proponent of Audible. I love listening to Quit Lit or really any book. But did you know, Squad, that you can use our discount code to get a free month of Audible? Meaning you get a free book if you sign up?
That's right. Just go to audibletrial.com/Seltzer Squad and get a free month on us. I actually just signed up myself using it.
Jess, what's another way listeners can support the pod?
The best way that someone can support our podcast, besides from joining our Patreon, is to also treat themselves to sober treats, because we have a whole merch store.
From Princess FOMO to Former Hot Mess, we've got you guys covered. Check out seltzersquadshop.com to treat yourself to something sober
while supporting the pod. I just feel like I'm really bitter and really negative right now, and I don't like to be like that, but
I made all these charts. I don't know if you can see my charts, but I made a chore chart because I was just, the depression makes you so lethargic that it's even the most routine and basic things. So I made just these little charts that TJ and I can, kind of balance out the housework together, because also this is the part of quarantine where we've existed in this space so long. Nothing is fun to clean. It doesn't feel satisfying because it just gets dirty 45 minutes later. That the upkeep of just this general mundane maintenance has just become exhausting and just totally mind numbing that.
Yeah.
At least I feel like I'm trying to do little tiny things, but I'm just waiting for the day. It's so weird because depression just comes in and then one day it leaves. So I know that I just need to hold on for one more day.
I know, especially for you, because there's been times that you're in a funk and then the next time I hear you, you're like, oh no, I'm fine again.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Which I don't know. I'm probably the same way. I don't pay attention to that, but
I just don't think it's fair. I'm very much in the space that it's not fair, which is, I feel silly and dumb saying that, but I just...
Guys, it sucks. Everything sucks. I don't even check my Instagram anymore.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I can't.
I mean, I check.
We haven't gotten back to you. It's because
we're depressed. We can't. I don't know. Watch this come out I don't know, in June or something. I'm sure I'm overestimating it, and we're having the time of our lives.
Yeah, we're at the beach.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So what's good? Do you have anything good going on?
Well, I have nothing going on. Well, let's see. I have a new favorite seltzer.
Oh, tell me.
Liquid Death. They sent us, which I have to give you your case. They sent us.
I love the bottles, the cans.
It's cans. So that's my new thing, by the way, is I'm really hating single-use plastic because it doesn't leave the earth. Don't even get me started on Crocs. Besides from how horrible Crocs are, I don't ever want to see them, but they're not recyclable. Those shoes do not leave this fucking planet.
Wait, what's good? Fuck no, I can't go down this recycling black hole.
Okay.
So I'll be awake
my,
all night.
My point is just that
my bedtime's in 3 hours.
Okay. Well, we don't have to go down it, but it's an aluminum can, so it's recyclable. It's like 16.9 ounces, so it keeps me like hydrated. It's cool looking. They did not pay me to say this. No, it's just sparkling water.
It's plain as water?
It's just plain as water, dude.
All right. I mean, the can's cute.
Electric Cloud sent me. So I ordered some cotton candy, and then they sent me some. So I like that. For
how was that?
It's like it's good. It's infused, it has a little bit of an aspartame flavor, so I cut it with seltzer and stuff. Okay. But my newest favorite mocktail, which I put up on our reel or whatever, a highlight, I made as well. Oh, I'm rewatching Sex in the City. It's very problematic, by the way.
Right? When you watch it in your 30s, so fucking weird.
Carrie Bradshaw is the worst. Mm-hmm. She's horrible. I thought I hated Big. No.
They're so fucked up about their relationships. It's insane.
It's so bad. But anyway, my point is I wanted a fucking Cosmo. So I made a
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So I made a mocktail Cosmo, and it was so fucking good, and it tastes just like it. And then I've been making those every now and then for us.
Love
it's
that.
Good. But let's see.
I've
what
turned
else?
into like a non-alcoholic white wine fiend.
Okay.
So when I quit drinking, I got rid of like all my barware because I was like, yeah, I never need this again.
Me too. And now I'm rebuying it.
Yes. And then, so there's like this YouTuber who like lives in a cabin in the woods, and she always has like her elegant wine. I'm still getting like Pinterest wine drinking vibes. And so I said to DJ, like, I think I'm ready to have a wine glass again. Like just one wine glass, and I can drink seltzer out of it. But I've really been into the free Chardonnay.
Okay.
Which like I wasn't really a white wine drinker when I drank. It was always red. But I've been drinking their rosé and their Chardonnay, and it makes me feel
they sent us that
fancy.
rosé, and it was really good. The sparkling rosé was really good. We imbibed it when we were having our Seltzer Squad Zoom hangout meeting, whatever you want to call it.
TJ has gone to the liquor store around the block from us and asked for non-alcoholic wine so many times that they now keep every single kind of free. So
that's
literally
amazing.
Like they have the red blend, the Merlot, the cab, the Chardonnay. So he's really good about going like once or twice a week and getting me a few bottles. And the guy's really always so excited when TJ's buying it. So that's cool.
Yeah, because he's like, I ordered it literally for you and you alone, sir.
Yeah, but he actually said that more people than he thought are buying the non-alcoholic stuff. So I don't know, maybe
that's
it is catching on. Did you see the Tanqueray Non-Alcoholic Gin? Are you going to try it?
I did not see that.
Tanqueray came out with like a NA gin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it like comes in the green bottle and everything like that. I guess I did go through like a gin phase, but
I never did.
I would be interested in trying that.
Yeah, no, I never had that.
My only gripe with like NA spirits is why does it still cost the same amount of money? I guess, is it because it takes the same process? TJ thinks that it's because it takes the same process to make them, and then they just burn off all the alcohol. And I'm like, I think they're just marketing regular shit to us and marketing it up.
I don't know. That's very good. I wonder that as well, because the seed lips are like 40. Well, yeah, they're like $40 a bottle.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know. But since we're not drinking, we definitely have more money saved from not drinking. But yeah, that's something I never understood.
And
either.
You drink it slower.
Do we? I do. I do drink it slower. Yeah, I really have nothing going on. Oh, I guess I've got one good thing going on, but it's just like the new thing that's taken over my life. I finally broke down and made a fucking TikTok.
Are you going to tell everyone about your internet fame?
It's not, I don't know why you're saying that.
I just love saying it because you went viral.
I didn't go viral. I have like 100,000 views on this one video. And
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's more than I've ever known.
Okay. Well, that's the only video that like has any views. The other ones are like anywhere from 200 to 2,000, 4,000, whatever. But yeah, so I guess I have to TikTok now, which is like a second time job. It's really annoying, but it gets me clients. It gets me.
Does it work?
Keeps me cool with the kids. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, dude.
Cool with
I
the
put
kids.
that video up.
Yeah.
And I went to bed and I'm like, oh my God, I've got like almost 1,000 views already. And I woke up and I had 56,000 views. I'm like, what the fuck? And yeah, and then my Instagram, I got 2,000 new followers. I got 2,000 new followers that night.
That's amazing.
I went from 12.6 to 14.7 or some shit like that. It's just so confusing because I'm too fucking old.
You're just so famous now. Thanks for making time for me.
I stayed at a nice hotel for my
Oh, yeah.
birthday.
How was your B-Day?
It was good. I don't apparently I stayed at the Baccarat Hotel, and apparently it's where Kim Kardashian allegedly did cocaine. I don't believe
How did you
I
feel?
don't know. I didn't know. I just was like, this is a fancy place. I bet famous people stay here. So I Googled it and it was like Kim Kardashian stays there and stuff. So it was nice. We just like went and like hung out. They have an indoor pool. So we
wow.
that and then got room service because the restaurant's closed. And so I had like a nice steak dinner. And then we played Scrabble and watched Friends and 90 Day Fiance.
Cute.
And then woke up, got massages, which was really nice, and hung out by the pool a little bit more and left. They let you check out late. We checked out at like 2 p.m.
That's nice.
It was really nice. That's like the only time I've like left the house besides from either like running an errand, like going to the bodega or my mom's house. I don't really do anything. I don't even get my nails aren't done. I haven't gotten my nails done in months. I'm just a negative Nancy, man. Hopefully by
that's some good stuff that happened.
The time this airs, I'll be like I'm having the best time. I'm in Palm Springs. I don't know.
Yeah. God, same.
How about you? Anything good?
So
we're like, no. The answer is
yes,
no.
there are good things that have happened. I feel like I'm having not this moment, but I'm really liking the stage of my hair air drying. So that's good. I have good hair days for no one to see.
Have you changed your shampoo?
Yes.
Me too.
I changed my shampoo and I changed my conditioner, and I oddly enough sleep with the Carhartt. The Carhartt hat, it like literally just belongs to my body at this point, and I for some reason think that has something to do with it because I like twirl it and then tuck it up into my hat all the time.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
At home I'm usually just with it up because otherwise it's in the way and cats are all over me and whatever. So I don't know. I've been having good hair days for no one to see.
It does look really nice. It looks like it's your natural color.
Yeah, ish. I mean, I've been getting it dyed, but
yeah, it was like ombre.
And then TJ and my little sister got me a murder mystery to play for like a murder mystery game. So it comes in like a sealed envelope and it's a cold case. And
wait, is it like a hunt a killer type, like a monthly thing or no?
No, it's just a one-off. Like it's a I don't know, just a company that makes a bunch of these, I think.
That's awesome.
So we did the cold case. I'll send it to you because we're done. We cracked the case, but I'll send the whole thing to you. So you get the case, and then as you solve parts of the case, there are like these sealed envelopes that you get to open, and then there are more pieces of evidence and more clues that come out. And it was surprisingly hard. Like we had to get a hint for the final reveal, and it was something that we would have literally never been able to figure out without the hint. So would highly recommend.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I want to see you in person to give you that seltzer and all that stuff, and just to see you. So maybe you can give it to me then, because that sounds really fun. I was gonna do the monthly one, but it's kind of I'm trying not to spend as much as I was before the pandemic, right? That's one thing I said I was going to be better about money, and I can't justify spending like $30 every month on that.
First, I get that.
I've been watching a lot of 2020s and just true crime, you know me, but yeah, I watch TikTok and I watch true crime. I also watch true crime TikTok.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite kind of TikTok?
I like pranks.
Really?
Yeah, I love pranks. My favorite one right now is the green screen sticker, and you put like an ugly baby, and people are like, Mom, my friend had a baby. And then the mom's like, oh, and then she's like, we're on FaceTime. And they're like, oh, she's so cute. I didn't see before. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, but that's it.
I'm trying to think of what else is good. There are other good things. My birthday is next week, and
I know
that is good, I guess. It's like a non-exciting birthday.
Yeah, same. I like a non-exciting. You're 36?
4.
Oh, you're way younger than I am. Okay, 34.
How old are you?
37.
I'm not way younger than you.
Well, you're 3. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Next year is like the more exciting one.
Yeah. So I'm excited to turn 34. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like life does continue to get a little bit better and better.
I agree.
I'm sure eventually that will like taper at some point. Hopefully it's like in our 50s or something.
I mean, it ebbs and flows.
It's so funny that you're watching Sex and the City again. Do you have any revelations? How do they maintain that lifestyle?
Well, that's always been my thing. Like, how was Carrie buying $400 shoes? But
and
honestly,
living in that apartment in like the East Village.
Just really right. No, she's like Upper East Side or something.
And she's like a blogger, essentially. What today would be a blogger.
The equivalent, yeah.
Would she be an influencer today, do you think?
A what?
An influencer?
Maybe, because they act like she's like a celebrity in the city. But I think just like watching it, I'm like, oh, Big was whatever, but he just was very communicative. He's like, I need you to slow it down. I need to do things at my own pace. I care about you, but you rush. And then she just wouldn't care. And she'd be like, well, guess what? Fuck you. I'm going to leave this party with another dude. Oh, guess what? I'm going to show up to church with your mother, even though you didn't invite me.
I'm going to throw the cheeseburgers at the wall.
Yes, I just watched that episode. So that's all. I'm just rewatching that. Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to wrap this up because I feel like I'm just bitching.
All right. Well, that's it for our bitch fest. I'm sorry, everyone.
Are you guys also have you hit the pandemic wall?
Does your depression hurt here, and here?
Show me on the doll where your depression hurts.
If you have any tips or tricks that don't include ordering a fucking light box or eating vitamin D, I'm open to suggestions.
Seriously, let us know in the comments. Also, just a reminder that we now have a Patreon. So if you want to help support us and if you want to watch content like this awesome video, you can see Kate in her closet and me on my couch and I'm picking my nose. Then you can see all that if you join our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Seltzer Squad. Lucky you. No, but seriously, we really appreciate the support. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Seltzer Squad Pod. Don't forget to rate, review, like all that shit. Tell your friends about this podcast if they're trying to get sober.
And until we meet again,
be nice to yourself.
Don't forget,
hangovers suck.
And so does seasonal depression.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. Every review helps other listeners find us. Music by Dead Go West. Art by Kate Sander. For show notes and resources, check out seltzersquad.com.